Shaner64 here today. Got my best pal, Pavo here, giving me kisses. And he's excited for this one because we're doing something a little different with TMNT today. We got Sonic the Hedgehog coming, and he's excited for this. That's why I wore a Sonic shirt. He's all pumped down here. He's getting ready. So we got new waves and figures. We got Cream, the rabbit, and we got the Jackal Infinite, which a lot of people don't know this character, and I'm not as familiar as most people, but I guess he debuted in Sonic Forces, which came out in 2017-ish about, so not as well known, but it's cool to have different characters in this line, so I'm excited for this. And Cream, she originally, I believe, came out in the Sonic Advance series way back when they had the Game Boy Advance ones, which were kind of recreations of the old Sonic games, so that's when she kind of came out, but I know she was primarily used in Sonic X comics. And this line, of course, you got another Sonic, this time with the skateboard, and you got another Metal Sonic, and then you got Cream and the Infinite one, so let's open these up and check them out. We got these figures open, and let's see how they stand up. So this is Infinite, which legs, very bendable, arms, okay movement, the head, very top heavy. Very odd too, because the way the head's structured. I mean, it's still a really cool figure because I mean they've never done a figure like this in the line. So there you have the back, kind of like his hair and the wave kind of going. The tail, back area, legs, kind of reminds me of Shadow more than anything, the way he set up the character. So very cool figure, and he came with like kind of a Chaos Emerald kind of odd looking one, which it may not be an emerald. I might be off on this because like I said, I'm not too familiar with this character, so you can kind of have him pose holding it or however you want to do it. Next, we got Cream, and this is a cool character. Came with an ice cream cone there. That's all she came with, was an ice cream cone. So out of all the stuff, I mean, it fits her because she's kind of more like, I don't know, in the ice cream, emphasized on the name Cream, but I guess she's more of like a beginner character too in a lot of the games, the way she plays out. Like she's a lot more easily handleable, like you can play as her, it's not as hard. And legs, nice movement there. Kind of reminds me of the mold. I'm trying to think of what character she reminds me of. Some of the molds, I feel like they redo and reskin them as different characters, and I can't put my finger on it, but I feel like she reminds me of like a certain character, and I don't know which one. So if you might know, comment down below what you think, because it just feels like the mold is just a reuse, but still, it's cool to have new characters in this line because, like I said, you go in the Walmarts, Targets, wherever, all you're gonna find is Sonic, and that's how it feels a lot of the time. Even Pablo's here checking it out, you see his little head popping up, but it's cool to find other characters in this line. So, and the neat thing about this is, you can actually find this set in Kohl's. Yes, Kohl's for clothing / whatever you want to do in their store, I guess. And that's cool to actually have this new line because this is actually where I first discovered it. I was in there one day looking for TMNT figures, of course, and I found these and I'm like, that's odd to find these in a Kohl's. So I ended up picking up the Infinite in Kohl's, and the Cream I actually got at Walmart. So these are hitting stores now, so be on the lookout. I don't believe I've seen them at Target yet, but Walmart and, like I said, Kohl's, which is odd, that's where I found them. So I dig it. Like I said, Sonic the Hedgehog. I just started watching Sonic Prime as well on Netflix, and it's alright. I'm a few episodes in. I'm still kind of like understanding the whole concept because I'm like an old school Sonic fan from the 90s, so like I know a lot of the old Sonic like trade. This Pablo ran off, he got so excited about this Sonic figure, but he's going nuts about it. You can't control him sometimes, but I'm enjoying the show so far. It's a fun show, and he's going nuts about it. He's been watching with me every so often, so. But that's about it for Sonic stuff anyways today. So if you enjoyed the video, hit a like down below. Pablo already went off. He's going nuts about this. Comment down below what you enjoyed about it. Make sure you hit the bell and you subscribe to the channel. Always get notifications when I have new videos come out, 1 to 2 times a week. And for Cream and I guess we're going to say, Cowabunga.